You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Shadowstar, thank you so much for your YouTube membership requests. You have brought something down for the Nightwish army, and this is the lead vocalist candidates in 2006. Big time!
Thank you so much, Shadowstar. I'm really looking forward to seeing this video. I'm very intrigued to see what is in store for us today. Thank you so much, Shadowstar, for bringing this Nightwish lead vocalist candidates in 2006 down the rabbit hole. I'm really intrigued to see how this one is going to play out and to see who all applied or was a possibility of a candidate for Nightwish. I believe this is after Taria left.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see how everything goes and what's in store for us today. If you guys are as excited to see this, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Yeah, let's see how many of these fine ladies that we actually know. Maybe there will be some males. I doubt it. They're probably only looking for a female vocalist.
I think Nightwish might only be looking for a female vocalist.
But you never know. Very intrigued for this. Thank you so much for this type of a video. We really appreciate this because it gives us more history to one of our favorite bands of all time.
Absolutely.
All right.
In 2006, the Nightwish announced an open audition for their lead vocalist. They boldly welcomed all styles and backgrounds, ranging from rock and pop to classical, and over 2,000 hopeful singers submitted their entries. Among them were some incredibly talented women, who could have potentially altered the course of the band's musical journey. We're going to take a closer look at some of these real candidates and rumored contenders, who could have become the next frontwoman of Nightwish.
2000.
When you run on your own, and you wanna go home, and you run on your own.
We don't know this person.
I don't know who this is.
Let us
She's
know.
got a gorgeous voice, though.
Yeah.
But there's nobody home. Every season without you, it's never the same. Now a channel and all to the head. When you're all on your own, yes, you're all on your own. Stepping out of the dark and into the red. Feel the warmth of the morning. We're spinning again. I sing for the fallen angels. I carry them under my wing.
We know Elise
We-
from Amaranth.
We do know Elise. That would have been an interesting change up for them.
We've heard her sing for Nightwish too when
We have.
when Annette went down.
I've frozen but still I defeated. I am the one that I sing. All you games to rise. The Trinity has synchronized. A remedy for humankind. Our angel has fallen down. Against the odds, we bring the bloodless sacrifice. From hell on earth to paradise. Our angel has fallen down. Säga saman tien kääntyy pois. Mun sydän huoneeseen muutit palan sinne teet. Ollaan itku, ollaan nauru, ollaan hauraita, hulluja, ihan mitä vaan. Mun sydän huoneeseen joku joskus vilkaisee. Kipaisee ja saman tien kääntyy pois. Mun sydän huoneeseen muutit palan sinne teet. Ollaan itku, ollaan nauru, ollaan hauraita, hulluja, ihan mitä vaan.
Rumored.
So what's interesting is everyone else was like auditioned candidate. This was a rumored candidate,
Mhm.
and I saw Simona on like the
The thumbnail for it?
thumbnail for this, and that
Yeah.
was one of the few who I recognized right off the bat.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting that she was a rumored candidate
Mhm.
because I don't know, like, if Simona would have gone to Epica, what would that have done for? I mean, if Simona would have gone to Nightwish, what would that have done to Epica?
It would have ended it. Like
Yeah.
Mark says, he doesn't do Epico without her, so that's pretty crazy. That's why I think it's rumored. I don't know if she was.
That's why, yeah, rumored.
Yeah, no kidding. But makes you think, why don't they do a collab, Nightwish and Epico?
That would have been a cool collab. That would be like an amazing collab.
Because we've heard Flora and Simone sing, and like I
Yeah.
guess like Flora came and did a Epica song with them, but I wish like the whole band made a song together to sing.
Two of them.
Yeah.
I look around with my eyes full of sadness. How will we survive in a world built on madness? We must think twice, it's time to realize we have to act if we care. We need a new direction to reach the highest fair.
It would have been really interesting if, I think her name was Mia, sang for them, because she has that deeper voice, and that's something that I really like, is the deeper voice. But she's very, very poppy, but still has that rock style.
Yeah.
So like,
It's really showing the range of different singers they were looking for.
they had like Tuomas literally threw out his like fingers to find everyone to see kind of what was gonna play best with this next section or this next style that he was going for. Because the thing about Nightwish is they have like three very unique eras that have three very unique styles.
They do.
So like this would have been such a different style than what we're used to with Tarja, Annette, and Floor.
I agree.
And she's an audition candidate.
Yeah, she made it.
So she made it to the audition. Not just-
Let's make it clear, truth as recalls a world without fear. We unify us
Not her either. I must say, I like this. This video is in a different style than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would have more talking and more like behind the scenes of like the actual auditions, and not just them performing and like, this is the person, here's their music, this is the person,
Here's the music. It's very interesting. And like it's cool how we've had like, I think it's just been the two rumored candidates so far.
Who was the other rumored?
Simona and this
Right, though.
other lady who we just saw.
That we just saw.
Those were the two rumored candidates. But it's really interesting because I think that if they went with the other lady who we just saw, I'm really sorry, I forgot her name. Like as soon
Like
as
it says luckily on these, Mia.
nope, right after that.
Oh,
Vibeke.
Vibeke.
I feel like if they went with her, she would have sounded very similar to Tarja,
Yeah.
and it would have stayed within that same kind of era. But the lady before her, Mia, she sounds a lot more like Annette, so that's kind of the style that I think Thomas was looking for, was that more poppy style right off the bat.
I think so too, you're right.
Because like if he like Simona was rumored, but Simona, Vibeke, a lot of these more symphonic singers, yes, they were rumored, but I think they would have still stayed within the same kind of era that Nightwish had already been in.
Yeah, I was getting kind of Therian Singers vibe from
That's
that
what
lady.
I was getting from her. I thought like Therian right off the bat.
Yeah. But no Emma either. That's interesting because we didn't know who the singer for Xandria is now, other than Diane when she was singing for them. So that was interesting to see who that person is, and that she was another candidate.
A rumored candidate.
A rumored candidate.
But she sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, her voice. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, wow.
Beau salaud qui a osé m'arracher à ma fille après avoir détruit notre famille. Le regrettera, ma colère l'atteindra. On me vengera, il en mourra.
Cassie. Rumor.
Do we know if Flor, because she's a rumored candidate, and I know she sings for Nightwish now, obviously, but do we know if she had applied after Taria, or if she, like, I can't remember, actually.
Well, I mean, it's rumored candidate, so
rumored.
it must have been.
Yeah, absolutely, like...
But it's shocking to see.
It's shocking,
right?
because, like, if Flor were to have applied in 2006, didn't get it to Annette, and then came in after, I don't know. Like, I'd love to know
That's
more
more
of
Nightwish.
that. That's
isms.
more Nightwish drama that I would love to know about.
Well, it happened.
Yeah, Nightwish is my reality TV show. I don't watch reality TV because I have Nightwish.
Exactly.
So
They're perfect.
They're perfect.
But yeah, incredible. If Flor and Simone's in there and someone else won,
Yeah.
what do we know?
Yeah, we know nothing now, you know. The thing that I love is this video is sponsored by the Nightwish shop. So it shows that Nightwish, or at least the
Approved it, I
shop, they're
guess.
like, they approved it. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is fine.
Exactly.
So like, that's really interesting to know.
Nice shirts, too.
That's before I thought about all the days we made it out. But today I miss tomorrow. Yes, it's bigger than before. Lonely nights are getting more, but there won't be less and so.
she would have been a good fit. And something else that this is making me think about, we always say this on the channel, it's just how much the metal community really is a family. And like,
Yeah.
if like any, like if a lead singer, a guitarist, a drummer either has to move on, passes away, or whatever reason why the split up happened, there's always eager people to come and fit in, and
Yeah.
like just to show all of these amazing bands that we love are all like, we're willing to audition for another band. And you know, because Simone's with Epica at that time, right?
Absolutely.
So it's just crazy to think, even if they're ready to do double duty, even.
Yeah.
And like, it just shows how much everyone wants the music to continue.
And even if it's like, hey, I'll audition to be your singer for a while because I don't want you to fail, as like, I don't want this to end.
Yeah.
Like, you're amazing. Like, let's do this. Let's get it going.
Mhm.
Because if you look at Nightwish, they've had so many singers, but their singers, like, you have some bands who've had the same singer for 20 years, and you've had other bands who've only had a singer for 5 years, then go on to another singer. So like, it really shows that as much as it is a lifestyle, it's also a job and a community.
It really is.
And so it's understanding, like, we all have different careers, we all have different paths, but they are still changing and things are in flux, but not necessarily in a bad way. So
Yeah,
there's
it's nice to see other bands not like, hey, Nightwish is probably the most successful band even at this time, and people could be like, how about let's not join them so they fall, so that our bands can get more shine.
yeah, they don't have that pettiness, that
Yeah.
like that anger or anything around it. They're all just building each other up.
More the merrier, right?
More the merrier. This already sounds like Nightwish.
It sounds great, doesn't it?
It
I love
sounds
that mic.
amazing. The mic is phenomenal. She would have been a perfect, in my opinion,
Mhm.
she would have been perfect. Like, this song that they're playing already has a lot of those like Nightwish feels to it, with that grandioseness of
It does. Yeah, I wonder what band that is.
Me too.
I will always think
It's
of you
Joseph.
as a part of me that's gone. All this time without you, and the distance between us will never change my love. You will still be the one. All this time on my own, I live with your memory. I hope you don't forget the big love we shared. All this time without you, and the distance between us
I wonder who
will
his
never
band was
change
before.
my love.
Yeah.
You will still be the one.
Nightwish. Oh boy, they just get you going. That video, like I said, was different than I thought it was gonna be. I was really expecting, and I guess it's hard for them to show like some of the audition stuff, but I thought that would have been really cool to see some of the auditions opposed to just like
Yeah.
the songs and the bands that these ladies were all from. Though it's still cool because then it's intriguing us to want to hear some more of these bands. So let us know the people that we didn't know's bands, so that we can as well check it out to see like, why did Tawamas look out for these people too.
Absolutely. And I really like that that Nightwish held a open casting call, essentially.
Yeah.
This video, I kind of thought it was gonna be, have you ever seen the auditions for like American Idol or You Think You Can Sing.
That's
or those
exactly
types.
what
That's
I was
what
thinking.
I was thinking.
Yes.
Where they were gonna have like a panel of like Tuamis and Andrew
Yeah.
and everyone just sitting there in
That's
a
what I
desk,
was.
and then people are gonna come up and try and sing like a cappella in front of them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of
Absolutely.
what I was expecting going into it. This was still amazing. I did quite enjoy it, but
Yes.
we're so used to these like almost fanfare style like big performances that's kind of where my mind was.
Especially how it started too, with like the talking and all that too, and
Yeah.
how it was being set up. That's at least how we were predisposed. I'm glad that you said American Idol there, because that's exactly what I was thinking with the seated judges and like, you did okay. We'll see you next time. Come back next year or something like that.
We'll call on you.
We'll call you. See you in a week. Yeah.
So like that's kind of what I was expecting. I think like there were a lot of great singers who all applied.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, just because of myself, I don't really take rumors that much. So whenever I see rumored candidate, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
It was interesting to see Floor was a rumored candidate, because that got me thinking of, oh, like I do kind of remember hearing a rumor that she applied, but now I don't know, and now I'm questioning that.
Yeah.
But I love these little types of videos like this that give you some of that background, or that like kind
Yeah.
of
We love it.
that drama in a sense.
But it's their history,
because
right?
it's their history.
They had to go through it.
But it also gives us as the audience a chance to be like, oh, well, I would have liked that. It's kind of like the commercials before a movie in a movie theater, where you get to be a movie critic for once.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like that's kind of what I loved about this. That lady who had the ivy going up her mic,
Yeah.
I really want to know who she is. And
That
like,
sounded a lot like Nightwish, the band. You're
that
talking about
band
one?
already sounded very Nightwish-like and grandiose.
Yeah.
So like I'm all automatically interested in who she is.
And just watching from this, and I'm going to be completely honest, I'm still shocked and surprised that they picked Annette after all these candidates. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just like, wow, it's hard to pick, and like they made the choice, and look how good and successful it was with Annette too. So
It was good and successful, because if I would have been the one to pick this, I don't think I would have picked Annette compared to everyone else who had applied.
yeah.
But that just shows what I know, because look at how amazing Annette did, and she sold so many amazing copies,
Yeah.
and she sounded so different in Nightwish than how she sounded
With that
in
track.
that track.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
agree.
almost like
I
two
agree.
different singers.
And that's why like Annette did so good when she came in to do so many of Taria's songs, which like didn't sound like it was part of her range at all.
No.
So to adopt what Taria had to do, as well as putting in your own spin with Nightwish, it was a really hard thing to do. And I know it crashed her really quick, having to learn all that, performing continuously. And they were very happy with Annette, and I think everyone is happy with Annette. I mean, getting Floor after. Floor is quite the wizard, and I mean the comparisons, it's hard to do with anyone, because everyone's their own unique thing. So
It's hard to compare art, because art is subjective.
art is subjective, and like y'all, you know me, I love my story time, my Ghost River. I love Imaginarium. That album is probably my favorite album still, and that's with Annette. So there you go, right? And it was really cool to see some more of their history. I love to see how they got Floor as well. Like, I don't know if there was additions for her when she did eventually come or anything.
I believe if I remember correctly, because we watched that documentary.
Yeah, she
where
came
it
in to
was,
cover
like,
for
Annette,
wasn't it?
because
Right.
Annette got sick, and then she found out she was pregnant.
Right.
Right?
Yes,
and
yes.
so she wasn't able to like continue, or
Yeah.
something happened. And so then I believe it was Tuamis actually called up Floor, because Floor had been going through that crash with her own band.
Yes.
And
You're
then they're
right,
like,
you're
hey, we need some help, like come in. And then what's her name, who we saw on here with the audition, had filled in. Elise, and some of them had filled in for a couple songs.
Yes.
While Floor was flying into the States
Right.
to then come in.
Yeah. Nice. So thanks for reminding me on that. And that's don't be sorry. Like, thanks for reminding me on that. And that shows like how much we really have been trying to find out Nightwish and their history, because we want to say it correctly for the Nightwish Army as well, because you guys right off the bat were like, this is how it is, don't listen to this. So I think it's cool that they showed which ones were rumored and which ones actually came and auditioned, and made that a separation, because it could have easily been like, look, Floor and Simone are there, like everyone's all happy.
I was
right?
like, It's like it was a rumor.
It's just a
Everyone's
rumor.
like,
No. So this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Shadow Star. I'm sure all the Nightwish Army had a good time watching this going down memory lane as well. Good job, Annette, because that was 2000 amazing female woman. Didn't look like any male were trying to get in there.
No.
I thought that would have been cool if at least one tried, because guys can still get to that range. I've seen it.
I've seen some guys hit some notes, and I'm like, how did you hit that?
But they got Marco too, so I mean,
Absolutely.
you don't need to get another man in there, so I understand.
And they got Troy now.
And they got Troy now, so we are all good there. I hope you guys had a good time with us. Hit that like button if you did. Comment down below if you want to see some more of these styles of videos opposed to just songs with the Nightwish, because we love that. And subscribe if you are new. I don't know if there's any more new Nightwish Army that haven't subscribed to us, but if you are, definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. We're now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much for being here with us and experiencing this video. I can't wait for more. Thank you so much, Shadow Star. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.